All right, what's up, guys? Opening day's behind us, but that doesn't mean we stop. We got 4 plays coming at you today, 2 on Underdog, 2 on PrizePicks. You're not going to want to miss. Let's get into it. All right, guys, what is up? Let's get started. So real quick, showing what we had yesterday, the 3-man on Underdog. Eovaldi ended up going 6 innings, so he missed. Snell gave up like 5 hits. That was an easy hit. And Gallen actually walked 4 guys. That was one of our ones that really felt good about getting that less than 1 multiplier. But, you know, first day back, there's a lot of unpredictability. So it's all good. We keep moving on. The PrizePicks play did hit, though. Sonny Gray, even after the delay came out, I think ended up with 6K. So that was good, and the Hunter Green pitched really well against the Giants. But like I said yesterday, get 8 Ks, but he can still give up that 2-run bomb, and that's exactly what happened. Helio Ramos took him deep, and so that one hit. The only reason my entered is different is just because the amount of money I have on each site. But I probably should have played more on the 2-man in hindsight. But we're up on the day. That's really all we can ask for. So we'll get into today. First, let's check out the board real quick. So Underdog doesn't release their strikeouts until about like 8:45 Central. So as of right now, we still don't have strikeouts. So I expect some of those to open up as we get into as we kind of get into the day a little bit. It's really important, to get access to the website to get that up-to-date information to grab those. But right now, we're going to go ahead and jump on what we can. So first, I like Jack Leiter. Under 4.5 hits allowed. So this is a tough matchup here against the Red Sox. But I think the real key here is we're getting plus money on Jack Leiter under 4.5 hits allowed. So I would expect Leiter to kind of go 80, 85 pitches as he's kind of building up and getting back into the season. So it's certainly not a guarantee hit, but the fact that we're getting this at plus money, I really like that. Really like that here in this spot. So Jack Leiter under 4.5 hits allowed. Next play we're going with, I'm going down a little bit. You can see Stowers and Mervis, the win percentage is a little lower. So for this one, we're going Ketel Marte over a half a run. So here in this spot, leading off against Jameson Tyone, about as good of a spot as you can ask for. The Diamondbacks run total here is 4.6 team total. So if someone from the Diamondbacks scores, is probably Ketel Marte is likely to be that guy. He ended up scoring twice yesterday. I really like this one at plus money as well. So between the two at plus money, getting this 2 pick at 3.62, I really like that. So that's what we're on for Underdog. As for PrizePicks, we can go ahead and jump over. So we do have strikeouts here for PrizePicks, but they're pretty tight lines. This Mitch Keller line actually already moved since the time of me pressing record. So we're going to skip that one for now. But we're going Charlie Morton under 4 strikeouts. So this is really matchup based here for Morton. I ended up getting on the we even get it at 4 anymore? Wow. Is it going to let us? I don't even know if we'll be able to get it anymore. Sometimes you can adjust it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Maybe in the app you can adjust it, even though it's not showing on desktop. But we're still. I'll go back to this screen. So here, if you can find it anywhere around Charlie Morton under 4 strikeouts, that's what I'm going with today. I was able to get on it right before the show. So anything around that, under 3.5, probably would still like it. It's a little tighter at that mark. But I certainly like the under 4. Maybe they might release a Goblin at like under 4.5 or something. That'd be fine too. But really, this is about matchup. So Morton is a fine strikeout pitcher. I think I checked last year he was around 27% versus lefties, but lower than you would think versus righties, kind of around that 20% mark. But really what it comes down to is the Blue Jays projected lineup is at a 14% strikeout rate. That is just insanely low. Yesterday, I think Eflin only ended up with 2 strikeouts, had him at over 2.5. He had 2 in the first 2 innings and had no more the rest of the way. So it really is about matchup. The Blue Jays are really hard team to strike out. So you know, we'll see what Morton can do now that he's in Baltimore. But I really like this line. So kind of shop around, see what you can find. But you know, somewhere around 4 is what I'm rolling with. And yeah. So all right, next one I'm getting on. So like I said, this Keller one's already at 5. These things move insanely fast. So we're going Yamamoto under 1.5 walks allowed. So this is partly pitcher based and matchup based. So let's make sure he's still here. Okay, there we go. We can still get on. Yamamoto under 1.5. So you can see here he's going to be around 1 or 2. The Dodgers typically don't let him go too long, so I would expect, you know, the 80-85 pitch mark kind of at most. Yamamoto has one of the lowest walk rates in all of baseball. Those at around 6% last season, which is insanely low. And then the projected Tigers lineup is sitting right around 7%. It's also a lineup that doesn't walk either. So I really like this spot from Yamamoto. So get on it while you can before these things move. So walks allowed shouldn't move as much, but I mean strikeouts are going to move. You're going to move so fast. So let's see if there's anything else we want to get on. You can see, so this Luis Castillo line, I wouldn't mind this as well. So it's showing some value based off my chart. So under 6, I like that. If you need something to pair with Yamamoto, if you can't find Morton, I do like Castillo in this mark too. He's rating out well. So it's one of those things. This is a high number. Could he get 6 and it push? Yeah, I wouldn't shock me, but the Athletics are improved this year. And, you know, expect them to be around 500 probably by the end of the year. So I do like this spot from Castillo. He's, you know, as we get into the season, he'll certainly start going deeper into games, but I would expect max 6 innings here from Castillo. So, you know, K per 9 or, you know, slightly less, I think is certainly in play. So, yeah, if you can't get Morton, I think Castillo is a fine line, but, you know, hopefully that Morton play will come back up in some fashion and you can get on it. So this is what we have for PrizePicks. Yamamoto under 1.5 walks allowed. Castillo under 6 strikeouts. I guess I can put this on the sheet, even though I got Morton as well. I'll go ahead and I'll ride with you guys on this one, and we'll see what we can do with Castillo. So that's all we got. Like I said, things that are moving rapidly, constantly throughout the day. Projections are updating, lines are moving. So, you know, really, the best thing you can do is stay connected. Subscribe to the site. You can get updated props. Actually, too, I didn't mention this yesterday, but I do have just kind of a free version out. It'll show you the top 3 each day. Of course, if those 3 aren't baseball, then you're not gonna get it. But you can see that Jack Leiter line is up there. So the best thing you can do is subscribe. But if you wanna mooch for a little bit, see if you like what you're getting, you know, feel free to check out the free page as well. And we have a Discord too, so reach out if you want in that. We'll kind of go over just kind of what we got on and go from there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you got on those plays before you moved. If you didn't, put in the comments what they moved to or what you ended up jumping on. And you know, we're in this together, trying to make some money, have a little fun watching baseball. So thanks, and I'll see you at the top.